Yes, it is.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I am Tammy on the Siberian Wind, and joining me tonight, I've got Kathy from My Hobby Home and Alicia from Quilty Bird Piecing. And this is another Yuletide sampler to sew along. So I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. We've got Andrea, Katie, and Ellen already in the chat. Thank you so much for being here already. So, how are you ladies doing tonight?
Doing good, doing good. Getting ready to try this clue out.
All these triangles.
Yes,
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
and for those of you just tuning in, if you've not checked out Kathy or Alicia's channels, their channel links are in the description box below, and you'll be able to go check out this video after the live on their channels. So you won't catch it here, you will catch it there at their channels. And Alicia was giving us a tutorial before we got started tonight on how to line everything up. So if you want to show everybody at home what you were talking about, let me
Like,
see if I can make you
when you come,
large. Let's see, let's see. Uh, nope, hang on, there we go. Let's do, there we go. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, I do not know what I'm doing with that. We are going to go back to our normal view and just go from there.
so we have when you cut from these tri-regs, you're gonna get one triangle and you're gonna get the sides that turn them into rectangles or squares, depending on how they have you cut it. The large end of your size goes toward the top of your triangle.
Okay.
And when you match the little notches that you cut, if you can see that little notch, when you match the little notches to the triangle, wait, wrong side. Come on, get it together. Get it. Hold on.
Oh, you're
Okay, this
good.
way.
We got it. We got time.
So when you match it to your ends, that little notch will match squarely with that top. So it'll
Awesome.
be flat at the top and leave you a little notch right there, which is approximately a 1/4 inch, which will leave you with a 1/4 inch of your background going over this end of the triangle. And you just sew straight down there with a 1/4 inch seam.
All right. Well, I thank you, Andrea. I appreciate it. She said my captions are not on again, so we are going to do something. Kathy and Alicia, if I have your permission, I'm going to turn captions on Zoom.
Yeah.
So everybody will be able to see those captions. Let's
Hey,
see.
Tasha. Hey, Chloe.
Let me make sure that it's
Andrea,
showing up.
Ellen.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hey, Becky.
Hi.
Let's see.
Hi, Becky. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Tasha.
Hello, everyone. It's so good to see you all.
And I do apologize about the captions, Andrea. I need to make myself a note because that is not how I want things to go. For us to not have those captions. But yeah, we will. I will make myself yet another note to try to fix that going forward. So thank you for letting me know. Hey Jennifer, welcome in. Welcome in. I think Kathy and Alicia are already getting their sewing in, and I'm already just sitting here chatting. Oh,
Well, I was going to do a tester, but I think I have found another way, even without using that notching, because I didn't notch mine.
I didn't notch mine either.
If you make your points, now I'm just doing the A and F right now. If you make your points like that corner piece, the points
Uh-huh.
touch at the top and the bottom, it also works.
Okay. So,
So the side that you're sewing on, because I tested it. I
that
did a
works.
tester because, like I said, I didn't cut my notches.
I didn't cut mine either. That's why we're both
I did
relying
good
on
to get a
Alicia.
straight. I did good to get a straight line cut today, guys.
Welcome in,
I,
Rita. She says she's
I
sitting
cut
but
the
not
wrong
chatting.
I cut the wrong background fabric and had to go back and cut it all over again.
Oh
And
my
then I
God.
realized I was using the wrong Tririx ruler to cut my fabrics. So I had
Oh
to cut again.
no.
I had to cut
Oh,
fabric again.
that's so
So
hard.
so Kathy is our official cutter for today. Hi
Really?
Pam. Welcome
I
in.
had lots of practice at cutting today.
Oh, I did see a question in the chat about how's my wrist. It is the stitches are out. Um, so I do not have to be wearing all the bandages that I had on. I don't have to be wearing this brace, but until I'm comfortable with how my wrist is operating, I'm going to wear it when I feel like it. Hey, Debbie, welcome in. So, what have you been up to today, Alicia?
Work.
Oh,
I worked, so I didn't. I'm going to retreat in 2 weeks, and I've been trying to get prepped for that. Prep for a 5-day retreat is a lot of work.
oh wow,
Ooh,
5 days.
a
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
5-day retreat. Ooh,
Ah,
where's that going to be at?
it's at the 4-H center in Columbiana.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
that's cool.
Ooh, okay.
yeah.
I'll fit in your suitcase.
I'm trying to do stuff that I can finish, which means a lot of the stuff that I have is like blocking a month and I don't have them all. So I have to take some of the kits or some of the things that I have and get them starched and cut and all that good stuff. So needless to say, I didn't have this cut until like 20 minutes before I came.
Oh, just 20 minutes. Okay. I think I'm ahead of the game on the cutting. I think that worked well this time. Let's see. Andrea is asking if anybody watched Donna's live a little while ago. Mikey, or also known as a New York Beauty, was there at the retreat. It was awesome to see him. That's awesome. No, I hadn't seen that yet.
I haven't either.
And then Rita says that she's putting the border strip on a small quilt she made from those fat quarters from Danny. She says, "Stitches out, Tammy. That is wonderful." Yes, it is. Oh, yeah, guys, don't forget to do a thumbs up. That's all I can still do. So give me a thumbs up. And then when you go catch replay over at Kathy and Alicia's, then give them a thumbs up too. You know you want to. Oh, so we're doing, how many blocks are, oh, we're making 8. Oh my gosh.
8. We're making 8 little Christmas trees.
Well, mine aren't going to be really Christmassy, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I actually had to dig in my stash because I did not have a light green. Well, I had a light green, but it had big prints on it.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't want that. I didn't want a real big print on it. So I went digging in my stash and found literally a yard. And that's amazing because most everything that's in my my box for this quilt
Uh-huh.
is all in fat quarters. And then I have that yardage, which, like I said, it had big prints on it, and I didn't want the big prints. So I had
Yeah.
to go. I think this is a Sweetwater. It's either Christmas card or I think it's Christmas card. I don't know. It may not be. May not even be Sweetwater. I don't know.
You love some Sweetwater prints. Hey, Nanette, welcome in. Don't you see those beautiful blocks? Oh, don't you hate to see those beautiful blocks and then cut them off? Yes. Yes. I'm going to be cringing when I cut.
Well, hello, Annette. Let's see. Who all do we have here?
Oh, we got 15
Yeah,
people in the chat, I think.
Hi, Nanette.
And we got 9 likes. So 6 people are
well,
here.
I'm
Didn't pay
showing
tax.
10. I'm showing 10, so there may be
Oh,
more
okay.
actually.
Okay.
You kind of have to update your page, I guess.
Well, I'm on that original page that I get to access when I live stream.
Oh, okay.
And it's only showing 9, but I don't know. Anything's possible. Okay, there it is. It's now showing 10. I don't know. I've only been on YouTube a little bit.
And see, mine is now showing 11.
Oh my gosh. Kathy's outstripping me, guys. Oh. Well, how was your birthday weekend, Alicia? We missed you.
It was good. We went to the casino and um, did all the things while we were there. I did a photo shoot for my birthday and um it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I felt really pretty. I did.
That's good. It's important to feel
It
pretty
was,
for your birthday.
yeah, it was a whole lot of fun, but I had a really good time. I did.
I
What are
got
you
to,
going to do for yours?
well, mine was on Tuesday. And so every Tuesday of October, I dress up in a different costume. So I was a queen for my birthday. Yep, I dressed up as a queen. Let's see. Andrea says, Kathy, your video tonight cutting your scraps was awesome. I cut up all of my scraps into usable sizes from 1.5 up to fat quarters. I also save my batting because I do a lot of quilts as you go. Hey, Melissa, welcome in.
Hey, Melissa.
I don't cut scraps at all.
Well, shipping up here isn't that expensive.
Yeah,
Eventually Alicia's going to send me her scraps, guys. I'm just saying.
I, I have some scraps for you, Tammy, and it's got Halloween in it.
Oh, perfect. Yay.
So
I will absolutely put those to good use.
I have started keeping them. I mean, I have them. I just don't cut them.
That's okay. Hey, Sandra, new to my channel. Welcome in.
I let my scraps pile up. So, hey, Sandra.
She's from Oxford, North Carolina. That's exciting.
Hi, Sandra.
We've got all across the country tonight. Oh, we've got outside of the country too. Can't forget Greenland, because she's here, right? Are you still here, Katie? I think I saw your name. I know I saw her name. I know I did. Oh.
I use the Tri-Rex rulers, but I don't think Alicia and Tammy did. But I did use the Tri-Rex. You did?
I did. Yeah, I've had mine for a while. I've used them on a couple of other quilts. But yeah, I did.
I did not.
I really like them.
Paper. Yeah, I use the paper. Yep, Sandra says it is her first time here. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that
welcome,
subscribe
Sandra.
button.
Welcome.
Because you don't want to miss my content. You really don't. Just saying. Rita says
you're here at the perfect time. We always have a blast on these.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've got 3 quilters getting together.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't it 3 or more gathered makes a church, isn't it? Isn't that the...
2 or more.
Two or more.
Well, we're doing better than that. We've got 3. Plus the chatters.
And you will highly likely get to see me rip something out. I don't know. I'm thinking my cutting took that today because I've cut the same pieces 3 different times.
Well, y'all having a rip just means that I might be able to catch up. This brace slows me down. I'm actually slower in this brace than I was in those dressings, but this brace is more comfortable than those dressings were. Let's see. Rita says she's just so excited to get this little quilt done. Wow, talk about completely different from any quilt she's ever done. Nope, not scrappy, not even a tiny bit. Oh, Rita, you crack me up. I was on last night for a little bit. Oh, Chloe's working on Halloween treat bags. I can't wait to see.
Oh. You
can send me one. Oh, thank you, Nanette. She says that I need to promote my mystery quilt. The mystery quilt video is already set up for October 15th. So in 5 days, you guys will get your first cutting and sewing clue for the Reflections mystery. And then every
So,
clue after that comes out on the 15th of the month.
so that means I need to hurry up and get something done that I got going.
Yep, if you want to be able to catch up. And then Sandra is asking what we are making. We are working on block 2, which is going to be the one of the tree blocks in Yuletide Sampler 2. There should be a link in the description box below the video.
And this is the book that we're using right here.
Yes, that is. I do not have mine handy to show, but yes, that is exactly the one that we're working out of. Let's see. Oh, who was I talking to about horror movies a few lives back? I found Dr. Giggles. Oh my gosh. Possibly Andy, because I don't watch horror movies. I know. I'm a Halloween person, but I do not watch horror anything. Not really anyway. Not really. I have to have all the lights on, and the husband has to be there too. Let's see. Katie, I was looking through my projects on my computer yesterday and came across quilt designs that I was making from your Greenland wrapping paper. I was working on that right before I got sick. Oh, that's cool, Andrea. I love the linnet. Alicia, it is much faster to starch.
I like you do, Chloe. I like it. It's just it's pricey, but I do like it. It makes a
Okay,
big
y'all
difference.
catch
Linen
me
is
up.
kind
What
of
is that? What's the
so
linnet?
linen is like what was the name of that starch that went that discontinued?
The I
Um
still have a bottle of it. Stay Flow.
the one you mixed, Stay Flow.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Stay Flow, except for it's different. It's kind of a more natural than Stay Flow was. And you mix it. You can either spray it or mix it with water and dip it, whatever you want to do with it. It just does not come in. It's more expensive and it does not come in a large bottle as Stay Flow did. Stay Flow lasts so long because it was cheap and it came in a large, like almost half-gallon bottle. This does not come in a bottle quite that big. It costs a little bit more and it doesn't come in a bottle quite that big, but it is a mixable starch.
I guess it's
Gotcha.
funny that Tammy and I were just talking before the video. I just used up the last bit of my best press,
Yep.
and but I had another gallon on hand. That is something that I keep on hand, and I love that.
Absolutely. Sandra is asking, how do I get a book? And do you guys show your work and what you're doing? Yes, we do. So for example, last month, Kathy's she's holding hers up. Here's mine.
And here's mine. I got it. I got it. Got it.
So we all have our blocks from last month. There were 3 of these. We had to make 3 of them total. So because of the pattern and the designer for it, we can't show you any like measurements or anything throughout the process. The part of the process that I just finished, I have sewn one side to all 8 of my triangle pieces. So I've gotten that far. That's as far as I've gotten so far. So sometimes we manage to pick it up and sometimes we don't. It just depends on if we remember. But if you put it in the chat, I'll keep an eye on the chat. I promise. Ellen says for the horror movie, it was someone in the chat she was talking to about Mr. Giggles. Let's see. We got links for Yuletide in there. Melissa says she just clicked the link in the description so she can see the quilt. It's beautiful. That's the same designer for the Barnstar quilt. It is. It is.
The new one, the Flower Farm.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what our newest one is called, Flower Farm. Yeah.
Yeah, it is so pretty, so pretty. Ellen says she keeps a gallon ahead. Kathy, when she opens a gallon, she orders another one. Talking about
Yeah.
best press. Andrea says she makes her own starch. She can make 100 gallons for what a gallon of best press costs, and can make it scented, and it works in my acorn pen.
And I buy mine. I buy mine from a cleaner supply company.
That's right. That's right. Because you
Yeah.
guys did a bulk order, right?
Yes, we did. It comes from a dry cleaner supply company. and it is stiff as a board. If you use it straight out, and I use it straight out, and it's pretty stiff, but you can water it, dilute it down as well.
That's what I would end up using it straight out too, probably. I like that kind of feel. Let's see, Andrea, if you don't mind sharing the recipe sometime, I would love to start making my own because I've got about this much left in my Stay Flow bottle. I am literally on the last little bits. Oh, good. Rita's going to use the quilt she's working on right now for show and tell. I'm excited. Yay. I got that show and tell quilt bound yesterday. That's what I came on live to do.
Hopefully, I'll come back from retreat with several to give you for a show and tell. I'm a hope.
Oh, good. Yes, please. Please. Oh, good.
Here's
I
how-
Andrea,
have one that I need to get up for show and tell. But I'm just about done with it, but I can't show it until after Monday.
that's okay.
It's in my updates. I can't post it until after Monday because it's in my updates and it's like behind the scenes sewing.
Yeah. Andrea says next time she makes a gallon, she's going to videotape it. That will be
Cool.
fantastic. Chloe says she bought it on Amazon. Yes.
Yeah.
This pattern you can buy on Amazon. You can also buy it a couple of different places. I think the link is to it's to Barn Chick Quilts. There is a fabric kit that's still available from a Wyoming shop. She agreed to put together a kit. So there is a kit available from a shop here in Wyoming so that you don't have to go figure out all your fabrics. She's got it all figured out for you. Let's see. Oh, that's awesome. Andrea says she calls her Starch Mama's Magic Fabric Conditioner. So watch for that title. Good deal. Good deal. And yes, absolutely do selfie. There we go. So Andrea's link is in the chat, guys. So if you are wanting her recipe for starch when she does her video for it, you just need to be watching her channel.
A lot of people ask me if I would do a video on how I prepare my fabric
Oh, yeah.
with the starch. I'm like, really? Would that really be that interesting? Yeah, I guess I will.
Yeah, it would be interesting. I mean, my whole thing. So I don't dip my fabric. I wouldn't even know how to start with it. What is the name of Alicia's channel? It is Quilty Bird Piecing. And there should be a link in the description box below the video so that you can just click over and you don't have to worry about typing anything correctly. I figure links are a little bit easier for everybody.
It's really simple. It's not any different than if you wash. But first of all, washing drives me insane because I have to pick off every one of those little unraveled pieces of fabric that's on there. It makes my nerves bad. But it's the same difference. The interesting thing to me about it is that you get to know the difference in different manufacturers' fabrics because they each soak up the fabric or the water or the starch differently.
Oh, yeah, they do.
A bit longer, and I find that to be so interesting that you can stick one in there and pull it right out and it's soaking wet, and then you have to sit another one and wait about 30 seconds to a minute for it to really soak in.
Yeah. Every company has a different sizing process.
Yes.
Hey, Nikki, welcome in. I wasn't trying to interrupt, I promise. Oh. Katie says that the link for Alicia's video gives an error message. Let me go see what I see.
Hey, Katie, you should be able to get it off of the description of my channel as well. Any video that I put out right now has the sew along in it, and it has Tammy and Alicia's link in it.
She is right. It does give an error, and I don't know why. So I'm about to fix it, guys. I'm about to fix it right now. I
And Katie,
apologize.
how are you doing, Katie? I've been watching you've not been feeling too well.
Oh, let's see. All right, I apologize, guys. I'm in the process of typing.
Well, Nanette, you're way before us. You're way ahead of us right now, then.
Oh yeah, she's. I knew she got started about the same time we did, but she got going in a hurry. Okay, now the link in the description box will take you to Alicia's channel. Let me know if it doesn't work for any reason. Ellen says she pre-washed once. Alicia, she'll never make that mistake again.
don't blame you. I have used the dip to dip, and then maybe it's cold outside because I usually dry outside. So I'll take it and like throw it in the dryer. I won't do that again either.
Well,
It does not process anything.
So my tip, if you're going to pre-wash, is you take every piece of fabric that you're going to pre-wash and take it to your sewing machine, put a zigzag, set your machine to a zigzag the edges, the cut edges, and then throw it in the washing machine.
And as soon as you said take it to your sewing machine, you lost me.
Yep. I used to actually have my serger set up just to seal the edges of fabric I bought so that I could wash it. Because serging is so much faster, but I haven't done that lately. I haven't done that
Yeah,
lately.
I don't do that to any of mine. None of it.
Let's see.
I wing it and just hope it works.
I never knew I had any OCDness going on until I realized how bad I react to raveling fabric. It just
Oh my.
drives me crazy.
So I can
Girl,
handle.
that's not OCD. That's not OCD. That's your fabric is wasting away when it does that.
Yeah, I mean, the zigzagging edges doesn't take very long. I set it to like, let me see. I set it to like 2 millimeters wide. I don't even set it very wide. You can just straight stitch, honestly. You just want to get close to the edge, but not so far to the edge that you're not stitching on the fabric. And just stitch the edge before you throw it in the washing machine. Let's see. First 8 tree pieces done, but not cut before I have to leave to fix mom dinner. Oh, gotcha. That's what you guys were talking about earlier. Was Nanette being ahead of us? Let's see.
Thanks, Katie, for subscribing.
Oh, thank you, Katie. That's
Thanks,
awesome.
Pam.
See. She's always been a pre-washer. Too many chemicals in the fabric. I snip the corners to help with the fraying. Ooh. I didn't know about snipping the corners. I mean, well, I guess that makes sense because pinking shears make your fabric not shred. So that could be it. Oh, Nikolai stayed home instead of leaving back out on the ship. Because Katie is just that under the weather at the moment. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Raveling fabric is like that plastic packing stuff. You pop the bubbles. Oh, Rita. Oh, Rita. It is like that. It is like that. Very much so.
3 1/4.
Are you done sewing all 8 of yours?
I've sewn them all. Now I've cut one.
Oh, okay.
I'm pressing mine right now.
Y'all are ahead of me.
Well, I assure you, there will be a step that puts me behind you. You know, it always happens.
That's true.
I always have to rip something.
Well, we're only going to step 5. So I am
Yeah.
not. Let's see.
Well, and I'm going to show y'all. Even though I tried to line up everything, it didn't line up good. Not on all of them. Not on
Oh.
any of them actually.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but being that we got to trim the block down to a certain size, I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah. We're gonna see how I do with trimming tonight. Once I
I
finally
am
get
going to
there.
see if I can. I'm going to see if I can get my. They not the right size.
I am still on step 1.
Well, that is okay because mine ain't the size they supposed to be.
Are you on step 4 or step 5 or step 2?
I don't know. I just got the sides on. I'm not even on step 2.
Oh,
But
okay.
I think if I got step 2 done, it may make it the right size.
Okay. See, I haven't done step 2 yet. Of course, I'm still on step 1. Let's see. Where was I at?
I got to
Uh,
see what size step 2 says to trim off on the bottom. That is some little bitty writing.
yeah. Melissa says that she doesn't like to pre-wash, but she's been thinking about starting to pre-wash because of chemicals. I wonder how bad the chemicals are. I know I can't pre-wash small pre-cuts. I typically don't come at me because I'm about to start putting together a quilt and I am not pre-washing any of it. I typically do pre-wash yardage, but I don't pre-wash anything smaller than half a yard. If it's smaller than half a yard, I don't bother. Hey, Sherry, welcome in. Ellen and Nikki were saying pretty block to Alicia.
Thank you.
I missed it.
Here it is.
Ah, that's gorgeous. That is so pretty. I like that. I definitely missed it. I'm over here just head down sewing. Oh. And the weather's starting to change here. So my nose has been running. Nanette is asking, are you lining up the little clipped edge? Yes, the little notched edge.
Yes. Yes, Minute.
Yeah.
If you notch it, you do line it up at the bottom.
And if you're like me and you don't, you just have to be more careful. That's part of what's taking my time. I'm also trying to sew correctly this time. I can't tell you how many times I've sewn fast and not accurate. Let's see. Everybody saying hi to everybody else in the chat. Yay.
Hey, Sherry.
It makes all the difference, doesn't it? Yes, it does. That little notch absolutely would make all the difference. I kind of wish I had done it now, but I didn't. The chemicals, as I understand it, are to keep mice and bugs away during overseas shipping, so not knowing what chemicals other countries use makes me very nervous, says Pam. I get that. I absolutely get that. Then Melissa's asking if she's mixed pre-washed with unwashed fabric in a quilt. How bad was it when you wash a quilt with mixed fabric like that? Usually not super bad when I have a mixed quilt. So I've got yardage that I've washed and pieces that I have not washed. I make sure to throw a color catcher in, and I usually do 2 washes. I do a cold wash, and then before it even comes out of there and goes into the dryer, I then turn around and put it through a hot wash. That's a personal preference. A lot of people don't wash their quilts in hot water, but I do. And it gets out all the last of everything. So I never seem to have any issues.
So I thought the issue would be more the way that they shrink. Because I'll just say, I don't start the back of any quilt that I have. So I never starch the back of my quilts. So I start everything in the front. Everything gets starched. But I do not starch the back. So that's cute.
I got one done.
Oh, very good. Very good.
So I've
I got
always
one.
wondered if that would cause a problem.
It can, if you are using some very high quality fabrics and mixing it with some very low quality fabrics. If you're mixing cotton to cotton, or you're mixing high quality and high quality, or mixing low quality and low quality, as long as you're staying on that same baseline, it should not be that big of an issue. Hey, Rena, welcome in. She's working on Christmas pieces.
Hello, Rena. How are you doing?
Oh, she is working on Christmas pieces to make an orphan Christmas block quilt. I love that idea. I love that idea. Rita says that she just tries to focus on trusting the journey in quilting instead of focusing so much on making those perfect points. I know. Hi, Knit and Crochet. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you'll give me
Thank you, Ellen.
If you'll give me a name, I will try to call you by your name. If you'd like me to call you by something other than your screen name. Let's see. Absolutely, Sherry. She says, because Katie said she's trying to sit in the chat for a bit, and Sherry says it will be good for your spirit. I agree. I completely agree. So I've got all 8 of my triangles sewn for that first step. So now I'm just pressing them. And I'm pressing my seams open. Is that what you guys were doing?
No.
Oh. Well, that answers a part of this, part of why I'm so behind.
I'm not.
Neither one of you are.
Press anything open.
Yeah, I'm taking the time to press open.
They tell me I need to.
Well, she didn't say which direction to press.
It goes out. It has an arrow.
Well, oops. It does have an arrow. I saw that just as you said something. Oh, oops. Well, now that I've done it.
I can't hurt anything, but you know.
Well, at this point, it can't. Because I'm not fixing it now.
Not now, huh?
And I'm not going to change halfway through. Andrea says, for anyone looking for charity quilting projects, she made a post on her channel about charity quilts for the people of Appalachia who are going into the winter months without heat and electricity. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I actually have my Quilts of Valor sew day tomorrow. Aw, thank you, Pam. She says that she loves that us 3 are examples that every quilter does their own thing.
Yes.
I'm sitting here wearing a Halloween quilter shirt. And I'm doing Halloween colors instead of Christmas. This block really doesn't show it that well. And I'm pressing open instead of pressing to the sides like I'm supposed to be. So yeah, I think... Yeah. Yep, I think you're right.
I like to see how a pattern comes out different in all different colors. You know,
oh, yeah.
Like me, I'm just random. I'm smashing my stash on this quilt, guys. That's what I've got. Actually, now I'm using 4 different lines. I was only using 3 until today.
Well, there's always time to add some more. I mean, this could be the 12 days of Christmas. You could get you could
I
use
hope I'm not
12
using
different
12
lines.
different lines.
Well, there's always that possibility.
With me, yes, it is. Well, you know, I'm just smashing my stash, so whatever's in my stash is what I'm going to use.
Yeah.
But I want to have enough to do that piece.
Oh, yeah. Well, you kind of have
now,
to,
like
because...
If I have to use this color in a different block, it's not going to happen. Because I'm not going to have any more.
That makes sense. Let's see. Andrea is asking if we have a prompt for the super chats. There's not one in the link tonight. There's not a link to it, but Nightbot did just put one in there. But yes, you guys can still enter the super chat raffle. So all you need to do is put a super chat in tonight, whatever amount you want to do, and that will give you a raffle ticket for Tuesday night. So Sunday night will probably be the last night to get a raffle ticket in. So you have tonight and Sunday night. I might go live tomorrow. I don't know. Ellen says it's amazing how different a pattern will look depending on the fabric used. Agreed.
Yes.
100% agreed. Oh, okay. I haven't trimmed this yet. Okay, so
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
have to.
trimmed.
I don't have to attach this. So I do not have my better ruler with me. It's over on my other table. So I'm going to go on to step 3. So my trimming will be off camera. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. No, there isn't a link with Nightbot. So you just go to, or in order to do a super chat, if you are interested in doing a super chat, guys, there in next to the chat where it's got the smiley face off to the side, there's going to be a little dollar bill sign symbol in a rectangle. That is what you click to get to the super chats. Am I going to continue the rag quilt on Sunday night? No, I will be doing because I was only going to do 16 blocks anyway, and I think I got 12 done, so I'm not going to do any more of it. I am going to be pulling out my books on Sunday. That's actually a really good topic. Guys, do you have books that you really just absolutely love, like quilting books that you just can't live without?
No. All my quote books are like books that I bought because of a certain pattern.
Okay.
You know, they're not like technical books where just, they teach you how to do certain blocks or whatever.
Yeah. Hi, Giovanna, and congratulations, Andrea. You have a raffle ticket for the Super Chat giveaway. Congratulations.
Giovanna.
Good evening is right, Giovanna. Well, it's good morning for you, right? Am I right?
Giovanna.
It's already morning. She is in Italy, so she is a lot of time zones away from me. Oh. Let's see, where am I at? Okay.
Oh,
right.
Katie.
Yeah, the vet's coming tomorrow. As long as she'll be a healthy pup, she might not have to be happy. Healthy is more important than happy. Oh. My guy. It's 2:44 a.m. Yep. Giovanna is a day ahead of us.
Wow.
Well, happy Saturday to you.
How beautiful is it in
your
Italy
YouTube
today?
dedication, because I would not be up talking to any of y'all at 2:44 in the morning. I love y'all, but no ma'am.
Well, I am planning to do another retreat. I'm going to start looking at my November calendar to see if I can get a Zoom retreat in November. And then we may do one again between Christmas and New Year's. So I may be hosting a couple of retreats coming up. These will be Zoom ones. They won't be in person. They'll just be Zoom. So they're free.
You're doing an in-person retreat, right?
I am. I'm still trying to get everything finalized. I'm waiting for, we are going to have to do the hotel as one location and the retreat venue as a separate location. So we're going to shuttle back and forth. And so in order to do that, that second location, they are going to charge us a little bit. And I'm waiting for them to give me the information on how much they're going to charge us so that I can start finalizing things. Because nothing is finalized yet because everybody around here is kind of slow to get back to you on stuff. It's just the way things are here. This is my second live you've caught in last couple of weeks, Giovanna. I'm shocked. I'm glad you're back. Of course, I know that means your sleep schedule is really screwed up, but I'm glad you're here. Oh, so exciting, says Chloe. Yes, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I want to see all you guys in person. I'll see all of you in person. Everybody who can make it. And it's going to be Wednesday through Sunday. Let's see. Oh, you're talking to me, Giovanna? Thank you. The stitches are out, so now it's just a matter of waiting for my hand to return to normal. So I will be working on it. I will be working on it. So you, Kathy, do you have any books that you like? Any quilting books?
Not really, but I have some that I really want to do some patterns out of. I have a Christmas memories book that I really want to do some things out of. I just like looking at them. I can look at a quilting book just like a novel.
That's actually kind of what I tend to buy sometimes when I look at the magazines.
I got a stack of magazines that I have not gone through yet. They were given to me.
Oh, okay.
They're Quilter's World, and I just haven't been able to go through them yet. But I plan on going through them pretty soon. I haven't had much downtime, honestly.
Yeah, you've been busy.
Yeah, here, with my dad being sick and all the hospital runs, those are never fun.
No, they are not.
My favorite quilting magazines, quilting magazines are my favorite. I buy more of those than I do books. They're always the British and Australian stuff. They're always my favorite magazines because they do things differently than we do.
They definitely
I have
do.
one over here. I have one of those over here that I haven't even. I opened it up to see the templates in it, but I have not looked at the magazine, and I bought it like 2-3 months ago.
Oh, goodness.
But it had plastic templates in it, and I'm like, oh, I like those. So let me look at the templates, and I just bought the whole magazine for the templates because they were like in a sealed up package, and I'm like, I gotta see these. I gotta see what they are.
Ellen just put it, or Nikki, sorry, just put in the chat that she has a lot of Eleanor Burns books. I think I have one. Maybe. We'll see what I have. So I offered that Sunday I'm going to pull every book off of my bookshelf and I'll bring all my books to my sewing desk and we will go through what books I have and why I chose them.
Cool.
So I have very few that are just pattern books. So I do have the Dear Jane book. I do have Land That I Love in the Celebrate with Quilts book.
Yeah, the Celebrate with Quilts.
And I have maybe one or two others that are kind of like that. But
I have that Lori Holt one. That there's a pattern in the Lori Holt one that I liked.
Well, I don't even have I don't do a lot of pattern books. So for me to buy a book with just nothing but patterns, I have to really love at least two of the patterns. I won't justify it if I don't love more than two. Oh no, Giovanna says she doesn't get quilting magazines in Italy. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know you guys couldn't get that.
Melissa, yes, our library does it as well.
Oh, okay. I hadn't thought about looking there. That would be awesome because I go to the library all the time.
I never thought about looking at the library for them either.
I have gotten a couple of patterns that I've copied the paper piecing templates for that I picked up at my library in North Alabama, but I haven't done that since I moved here. And I've thought about it the last time I was at the library, And you know what? I still left without even looking. So I need to look next time I'm there. Um, Chloe says she likes Lori Holt for the picture books. She has hand embroidery, many easy pre-cut books. I hear you on that. Do I do my morning live anymore? I don't have a morning live. I have never had a morning time live. All of mine have been 4 p.m. or later. If I've ever jumped on in the morning, it's been a pop-up. It hasn't been a normal. No, never a normal. Let's see. Andrea says she had a bunch before Hurricane Harvey, but she doesn't have any now. She loves her books. I'm assuming Lori Holt, and she misses them. That or Eleanor Burns. I'm not sure which one. Ellen says she has a bunch of Fabric Cafe and Fat Quarter Shop Jolly Bar and It's So Emma quilt books. She hasn't made many quilts yet, but she loves to look at the pictures and create them in her head. I love that. I love that.
You know, Giovanni, I get most of my quilting magazines by electronically. Most of them can be bought. Like I download most of them, to be perfectly honest.
I wonder if you can do that. Check and see. It is currently 6:52 p.m. in Mountain Time, which I've always been in Mountain Time since I moved here or since I started my channel. So almost 7 p.m. Let's see. Sherry says she has all of the Eleanor Burns books and she autographed them. Oh, now that makes them so much more expensive. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Now, I have found books here. We have our orchestra. It's called Monroe Symphony Orchestra. They have a book sale several times a year. They'll have it, like in the spring and the fall.
Oh, okay.
And I can find quilt books there for like $1 a piece.
Oh, wow.
And sometimes they're really good. I got all of the Taste of Homes for, I can look and see that annual recipes. I got about 15 years of Taste of Home annual recipe books, $1 a piece.
Oh, wow. That's impressive. Yeah, fabric sale or book sales like that are awesome. Yes, 8 hours. Nikki has a bunch of Missouri Star Quilt Company books. She needs to downsize her books. Andrea, I wish you lived closer. I'd share. I hear you on that, Nikki. Marina says that she has the Egg Money Quilts book by Eleanor Burns and many other books from various authors which were purchased at an auction. Ooh, that's awesome. Auctions
I am finally done with all the trimming. All 8 blocks trimmed. Yay!
Was that step 3 or is that step 2?
Oh no, this is step 2.
Oh, okay. That I'm gonna have to wait on.
So I may only get through 4.
Oh, okay. I vaguely do remember that. Okay, Chloe's saying that I used to have a midday live on Saturdays, so that might be what Giovanna's thinking of. I don't remember what time of day I did that. But yeah, I haven't done that in a long time. That one was really hard for me to keep schedule wise.
Oh, Rita.
300 books, Rita.
Oh my gosh. That makes my stomach hurt.
Ouch.
Oh my goodness. That
would be so heartbreaking.
Horrible. I'm so sorry, Rita. That's awful.
It is.
300 books. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I would have been sick. Were you sick? I would have been.
I would have been. I would have absolutely been. Okay, it was 1 p.m. Arizona time.
Oh, I have that book too, Chloe. The Scrappiness is Happiness. That's probably the one that I'm talking about. There's a quilt in there that is a flannel quilt. I want to make one of those. I think it's probably the Scrappiness is Happiness.
Okay. Oh, book section on thrift store.
Ellen, we do that too. I do that. I'm all about finding them. You got to have a steal.
Rita says she was beyond mad, and then it was books from great grandparents. She was beyond sick to her stomach. Yeah, I bet.
Ooh,
I would have been. Ellen says she loves that whole book, Chloe. And Giovanna lost a ton of books and magazines in the flood that they had in 2023. Goodness, guys.
yes, y'all making me want to go in there and start tightening things up. Like,
now,
something.
now, I will say I do not have as many magazines as I used to. I did used to have a giant, absolutely ginormous collection of magazines. But I realized I was never doing any of the patterns out of the magazines because I would look at the cover and forget which pattern I wanted to do and which ones were important. So what I did is I went through all of my magazines, and they were mine. I purchased them or they were gifted to me, and I tore out the patterns that I wanted to do, and those went into sleeve protectors in a giant binder. I still probably haven't done any of them, but at least I know if I go pull out that binder, I'm going to have a lot of patterns I could do that are just already free to me because I already own them.
So the previous thing that I was into before quilting was cookbooks, and I used to buy.
Oh,
I used to get every magazine from she passed away, Phyllis Hoffman,
uh-huh.
Phyllis Hoffman. So I used to get every single magazine that her Hoffman publications published, and because they were based here in Birmingham, Alabama. So I got every one of them, and I had like 5 years worth of books, all the specials, every month's worth, and she had 4 publications at the time.
Oh
And
my
what I ended
gosh.
up having to do was go through each magazine and take out the things that I was very much, wanted to make. And I did the
Yeah.
same thing. Binders, put them in some drinks, and I did that. But I had so many magazines, I look like a pack rat. That's all.
Mine isn't magazines. I have so many cookbooks. It is completely insane how many cookbooks I have. I have in here, I have a four shelf book bookshelf in here, and I've got cookbooks on the top. So technically 5 shelves. I have them double stacked, laid on top. And then in my kitchen, I have a wine rack, baker's rack, whatever you're going to call it. Uh, one whole shelf is full. Then where my small appliances are, I've got a whole shelf full there. And then where my mixer is, I've got my most used cookbooks there.
So
I
so
probably
go ahead.
I
I'm
probably
sorry.
have about 500 or 600 cookbooks.
I was going to
It's
ask,
crazy.
do we need to sign you up for Cookbooks Anonymous?
Yes, she
Well,
clearly has a problem. She
and a
clearly has a
lot of the
problem.
ones that I have are like the
And
Betty Crocker, the old ones.
Oh, yeah.
I love vintage cookbooks. I have one that is really, really old, and I looked up like how much it would cost because my dad saw it at a thrift store
Uh-huh.
that him and my stepmom had gone to, and my dad saw it, and he's like, "Do you want us to get it for you? It's only $10." And I'm like, "Yes, of course, grab it."
Oh.
So they grabbed it, and when I got it, it's a Mary Margaret something cookbook, and I looked it up, and that cookbook in pristine condition. I think what it was like a subscription, and you get every month you would get a packet of
Oh, okay.
recipes to put
Yeah.
in the binder,
remember
and
those?
it has every single packet in there. And y'all will not believe what this thing costs if you buy it in the condition that mine is in. It
Over
is used, but
$500?
it's in very good condition. How much?
Over $500?
No, not that
Oh,
much.
okay. Okay. I was shooting high
Now
for you.
this was 2 years ago when I looked the price up. Um, oh, that's good,
Oh, but
Rena.
by the way, thank you, Andrea. I can't wait for you to watch the replay. Just remember, you're going to either catch it on Alicia's channel, or sorry, Alicia's channel, or you're going to catch it on Kathy's channel. They'll get it uploaded as soon as they can. I promise.
Those cards, those little things you used to
Yeah,
get with recipe cards. I remember they used to send them the kids cards. Remember the kids would get like dinosaur cards or something like that, and you would
Oh,
collect. You remember that way back
vague,
then?
vaguely. I know what you're talking about. We never signed up for it.
You did. You had to sign up. I have my grandmother's old Southern Living yearbooks.
Oh wow.
So Southern Living magazine used to take every recipe that they put in the magazines for a year and
yeah.
sell the yearbook at the end of the year. And I have my grandmother's old Southern Living yearbooks.
Oh,
I have about 15 of those. It's called annual recipes now. It's what
Yeah.
they call them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I never told you what that Mary Margaret was now.
no. What is,
Two
how
years
much?
ago, it was $310.
Oh wow.
I was like, oh,
That's a
but I
gold mine.
started looking through it, and girl, they got some wonderful looking stuff in there. And they have a section in it called Cooking for Two.
Oh, good.
You don't have very many cookbooks that are just cooking for two.
No. No, those are few and far between. Giovanna says that her cookbook's in the house. She has one that she got when she was 11. So she's been hanging on to that.
Dubrovka?
Uh,
Did I say
that
that right? Dubrovka?
you can call her Debbie.
Debbie.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Debbie. I do too. I love cookbooks. I love sewing books. I love quilting books. I love
uh,
books.
Giovanna also has a collection of Looney Tunes creators. She got all of them. Oh, very cool.
Oh,
And let's see, Nikki has an old Betty Crocker cookbook. Marina used to collect cookbooks, but then donated them to the local high school to use in their cooking classroom. That's a good purpose for them if you're not using them. Ellen says that she loves her Betty Crocker cookbook. It's 48 years old with lots of stains and spills. I so
So
I do have cookbooks, but every cookbook that I own has a special meaning to me. Very much like my quilting books, my cookbooks can probably fit in one of those U-Haul moving boxes, the book box size moving boxes. I don't think I have more than what fits in one of those. Like I have maybe 12 cookbooks, maybe 14. I don't have that many. Um, but every last one of them, I have recipes out of each one that I use.
I have my grandmother's. One of her cookbooks is highly sought after around here, and so I'm telling, it's very highly sought after around here. It's very hard to find when they have estate sales around here. You may have one in it, and it'll go for like $100, $200 easy. But it's called the Mildred Swift Cookbook. And
Oh,
Mildred Swift was a home economist, and she had a morning show on a local channel. And that cookbook, she actually has two of them. It's called Look What's Cooking, and then Look What's Cooking Now.
okay.
I have both of those cookbooks. Now, one of them is my grandmother's, and one of them I got at an auction. And they are hard to get, very hard to get. But those cookbooks, my grandmother's is literally held together by a rubber band.
I do have one cookbook kind of like that. Um, that's a lot. I should look at my old cookbooks. Says Nikki. Yep. Yes, definitely. If you're not using it and you're wanting to make some money off of it, yeah, look it up, see what it's worth. Chloe says that her husband had to build her multiple bookcases for all the books and magazines that she has. Well, see,
yeah,
you're putting him to good use.
I'm saying that.
Giovanna doesn't cook much anymore, not much anyway. I'm with you. Nikki wants to donate her cookbooks. She only uses a few of them. Yeah, absolutely. Either donate or sell whatever you're not using. You absolutely can if you're not thinking that you're going to need it again. Katie says she has a lot of cookbooks, quilting books, gardening books, crochet books, and a lot of other kinds of books. Most are in hardback format, and there isn't any way I'd ever give them up. I hear ya. Oh yeah, absolutely lurk and then fall asleep, Giovanna. It's 3 a.m. where she is, and she's got to get up at 7. So
Woo.
you need
I
some sleep,
admire
lady.
your dedication, girl. I admire your dedication.
She is dedicated. She is very dedicated. I love her to death. She's actually where I got the Queen nickname, the Queen of Quilting nickname. She and Mike were on here. Oh gosh, that was probably my first Halloween, so last year. Or maybe it was before then. I think it was before then. And the two of them were starting to say, Freddie Mercury and Queen and all of that. And I had to go look up who Freddie Mercury was.
Really? Oh my gosh.
I'm telling on myself, but yes, I don't remember people unless they have some kind of significance to me.
Well,
So
don't be forgetting me, Tammy.
no. I'm not going to be forgetting you. Don't worry. But so I've never met. Aw, yes, I absolutely do love you, Giovanna. You're so sweet. Thank you. I never met Freddie Mercury in person, and I didn't buy any Freddie Mercury albums. I didn't buy any Queen albums. I didn't buy any of that stuff, so I had no reason to make that connection. So unless I have a reason to make a connection, I do struggle. My facial recognition is like crazy, so you can show me pictures of Freddie Mercury, and I totally would not notice. I would not know. Oh, yes. I miss him too. I haven't seen Mike in a really long time. It's good to know he's still doing good, though. If y'all saw him at retreat, I'm glad. I'm very glad because I haven't seen him in a while. Ellen says she sorted through hers and let a lot go because she doesn't cook like she used to. Yeah. I don't cook like I used to. Nikki says her brother is a huge Queen fan. See, okay. I'm the youngest of the group here. And I graduated high school and there was a 2 in front of the number. Okay. So I was
Girl, I had already graduated college by then.
I was a freshman in college when 9/11 happened. Okay. So I am the youngest of the group here, and I fully own that. So there's a lot of life experiences that I just didn't get because I am at that very tail end of Gen X. And some people want to classify me as a millennial because of the exact year I was born, but I more closely get along with Gen X more than I do millennials. So yeah, it's that's why the older references, some of them I get, some of them I don't. I miss them a lot.
Makes sense.
I may wait.
Work and when me and my other coworkers that are the same age are talking, and one of the younger ones will will say something, I'll be like, "Girl, you ain't even old enough to have an opinion." That's
That's right.
Everybody, Giovanna says, you are a baby. I know. Nikki says, oh, you're a baby. I was born in the 60s. So was my husband. There's a 19-year age gap between me and Mr. Siberian Wind. So he has a lot of life experiences that I did not have. And then, of course, when he needs technology help, I'm his built-in tech service. Because I grew up learning technology as it was coming out. So I know a history without technology. Like I know what life is without technology, and where the phone was still connected to the wall and on the spiral cord.
Yeah, that go all the way down the hall. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And you'd have to like you'd have to listen to make sure nobody picked up the phone at the
On the
other
party
end.
line.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, it wasn't party line, but just making sure nobody picked up the phone in the other room to listen in on your
Yeah.
call.
Uh-huh.
Because if you're talking about your parents, you don't want them picking up the phone and listening.
Yes.
Oh,
After a
well,
And
we
certain,
only had one
you
phone
were
jacks.
where you were required to answer the other line because you knew it was gonna be for your mama, and if you didn't, you was gonna get in trouble.
that too. If that phone rang, we answered it. It was not. There was no caller ID. It was pre-caller
None of
ID.
that.
My mom texted me yesterday. I think it was yesterday, and she said, Did you know your brother is older than Google?" I said, "Mom, I'm older than Google. Thanks." And my brother's older than me. Ellen says, "I think my oldest daughter is your age." Probably, probably. Melissa says that I'm younger than she is. I think I was just out of college during September 11th. Yeah, see, I'm getting it. I'm older than Giovanna's daughter. Okay, her daughter will be 27 in November, so I'm older than her daughter. And Giovanna says she's 65. So Mr. Siberian Wind got a 62nd birthday this year. He got a 1 minute long birthday for his 62nd birthday. um, and I just turned away from being the answer to life in the universe. So if you know that reference, you'll know how old I am.
I just turned 53.
So I'm 10 years younger than you then.
That's
I
a
mean,
great year. That's a great age to be at, Alicia.
I ain't
That's
mad
what
about
I'm
it.
at. I'm at that
I
age
ain't mad
too.
about it at all.
well, see, by the time I catch up, you'll still be 10 years ahead of me. So I'm never going to catch up that way.
It's
Uh,
okay.
Nikki says that her daughter will be 35 on New Year's Eve. Oh, congratulations to her. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And happy birthday to Giovanna's daughter in November. Ellen says that she had a 10-foot phone cord on her phone. It went from the pantry to the kitchen in one bedroom. See, okay. So we had one line in the house originally, but there were multiple outlets. So like you call this one number, you could answer it in the living room, you could answer it in my parents' bedroom, and then when my brother got old enough, they put a phone in his room. Well, I never got a phone in my room. I was never blessed to get the phone in my room. But it was all the one number. Now, because my dad was super techie from the get-go, the moment that AOL came out with dial-up, you better believe we had a modem on that computer and that he paid for a second phone line. So we stopped trying to like kick him off the internet because he would be busy doing something and downloading something and somebody would invariably call. So we had the extra phone line in the house.
So we didn't have two phone lines when I was growing up, but we had that, what was that, smart ring? So I had a number that would ring like it would have a different ring than the
Oh,
normal number.
Yeah.
we didn't have
Yeah,
that. We didn't have
they had
smart
that.
ring.
We had that when I was. It was like a smart ring or something. You were my phone line would ring in a way that would tell my mom that it was my call, and she'd be hollering, "Alicia, you know that's for you."
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes, 43
Oh,
GMI. Yep. Um,
Yeah, we had party lines. And it had a different ring for each
yes.
number.
Uh-huh.
Well, and the party line wasn't just us. We had the neighbor down the road also that was on the party line. You didn't get a party line just for your house. If you were on the party line, there could be other people on that line. And now we don't even have a home phone
yeah, we don't have a home phone either.
because
Giovanna says,
they don't maintain the lines around here for the home phones. Our home phone had such a roar on it you couldn't hear anything, and they said they would never replace it. They'd never fix that.
yeah, there's no need to with the advent of cell phones. Everybody has them. Giovanna says, no way we would have two lines or phones. Not with my mom. Yeah, we didn't
Yeah,
have we didn't have two lines or, different ringtones or anything.
We
Um,
did.
Giovanna says she did a bit of math, counting out her fingers. I hear you. I don't think I'm going to try to cut these, because again, I don't have the ruler that I want to be using. Because the
Well,
ruler that,
finish one.
well, I have. Oh, Nikki has a landline still. Congratulations! That's awesome.
I
So,
wish I could have a landline.
well, this is
Mm,
this this is what I've got so far. I've got the 8 large and then the 8 medium. But I haven't cut anything. Andrea looks, or oh, you've got yours cut and the sides put on. Awesome. Where are
Oh
you
no.
at on yours, Kathy?
I'm on 3.
Oh, okay.
I'm on 3. So I may only get the 4 done today.
Okay. Well, I can't sew anymore. I've got to take a break. So I'm not going to sew, so I'm just going to chat. So that's
I was
fine.
very hopeful of getting to clue 5, but if I don't, I don't, and it's okay.
Well, I've still got to go back and do step 2 and step 4. So don't take, don't think that I'm ahead of you, because I still got to go back and do those. Oh, yeah, I definitely can't do it right now. My hand's screaming. Let's see.
Yeah, the writing on this is
Where did you
so
have it?
daggone small.
Yeah, it does get small. What was the question?
What surgery did you have?
So I had dayquil veins tendinosynovitis, and basically, you have a tendon that runs to your thumb and your index finger. Those
Mm-hmm.
two tendons run through the same little sheath in your wrist. And
Mm-hmm.
so, what they went in to do was to release, there's a divider between those two tendons. So, when you move your index finger, your thumb tendon shouldn't be affected. That's how it is in most people. There's supposed to be a divider between the two. So they went in to go cut that and loosen mine up so that they had room to move. Well, my biology is set up so that I didn't have that. So I don't have that divider that I'm supposed to have. But I had a
Oh,
cyst. I had a hardened cyst from where my tendon had gotten inflamed or had gotten injured. So what she did was she cut that cyst off, and she was able to cut that off without damaging my tendon, which is impressive because I didn't think it could be done. And another doctor had told me it couldn't be done. So basically, I had a cyst removal on that tendon for my thumb, but it affects my index finger. But earlier today, all of my fingers were tingling after they manipulated my wrists some more, pulling stitches out. So I will survive
I
it.
still don't, I still don't have the full feeling in my finger after I cut it.
Oh
And that
no.
was June or July.
I have been dealing with this since July of last year, so July of 2024. So I was supposed to have this surgery in January, and then it got postponed, and then postponed again and again until September, obviously. Um, but one of the things that they had me do is you put your thumb down into your hand and wrap your fingers around it, and then you stick your wrist up and like move your arm up. And if you can do that without pain, then your tendon doesn't. You don't have Dayquil veins. But if that hurts, then you have Dayquil veins. Well, I can't. I can put my thumb in, but I can't even close my fingers around right now, just because my entire wrist is just screaming. So I'll get there. I will get there. It's just a healing process now. So
And
I I
bless
was
your heart.
I was joking earlier when I got on the live, guys. Before Alicia got on here too, um, and I had to redo my nail polish because my nail polish was
Yeah.
atrocious and was breaking off and all kinds of nasty. I have to redo it. That's me. So I redid it with a purple and a pink. Well, as I was sitting there looking at it, I had my wrist uncovered, no bandages on it, and I looked, And the colors I put on my nail are the colors of what's underneath my bandages. So, like, I'm just like, oh, okay. I subconsciously adapted.
Mhm.
So I'm hoping by 2 weeks from now, I will have a lot more range of motion and flexibility. And I won't be so tense in my hand. Ellen's asking, do they want you to do physical therapy? They do, but I've got to be able to afford it. So the physical therapist showed me places to put my TENS unit back when I could afford to go see physical therapy. So I will be putting my TENS unit on probably every other day. I'm probably going to do it Sunday as the first day. And every other day or so, I'll put my TENS unit pads on my wrist and my arm, trying to re-stimulate the functionality of my hand. Oh no. Giovanna says she has arthritis in her right thumb and there's nothing she can do. That's rough. I cried when I thought I was going to lose my hand functionality. I can lose my legs, I can lose my vision, but I cannot handle the thought of losing my hands. That is my lifeline, guys.
I couldn't handle either.
I could be okay with if I didn't have my sight. It wouldn't be fun. I'm not going to say that, but I could lose. I've got an electric wheelchair at this point. If I end up losing my legs or losing functionality in my legs, okay. So full-time chair. We'll figure out what I got to do to do the foot things that I would normally do. We'll figure out adaptations. The vision. Believe it or not, there's a lot of people who can sew and they're blind. I figure there's probably a way, if I listen closely, that I could probably still do that too. So, I can lose that. I just gotta have my hands.
Got those done. Yay!
Oh, congratulations! Yay!
So I've got through step 4 done. I guess that's good enough for the day.
That works. That works.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming to hang out. And Alicia, my understanding right, we are going to be missing you next week or 2 weeks from now.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
no.
We'll be finishing up some lovely quilts, I hope. I'm hoping to come back home with at least 3 quilt tops from retreat. So we'll see how that works out.
Wow.
Oh, we're gonna have to see those. You're gonna have to do a show and tell on
Yes.
live. I mean, still come on, submit it so that I can give you credit for show and tell. But
all of that. That's what I'll do. All of that.
Yay!
But yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So, guys, if you have not checked out Kathy's channel or Alicia's channel, now that we've got the link fixed in the description box for Alicia's channel, please go check out their channels. Make sure you click through and go subscribe. As soon as we get off this video, I will start the downloading process so that these lovely ladies can upload it to their channels. Go watch the replay over on their channel. Leave a fun, appropriate comment. And if you've not subscribed to their content, please subscribe. They are great content creators, great friends, and fantastic quilters that you definitely want to follow. Do you have any other comments, either of you guys?
Thank you, thank you, Ellen. I'm gonna try to have a whole lot of fun at retreat.
Yes. Yeah, Alicia, you will have fun. You'll have a lot of fun there. Let's see. For me, like I know you normally ask what we got going on.
Oh, yeah. Come on, tell me.
Tomorrow morning, guys, I have my October Saturday sew along. We are working on the Creative Notions, their August 2025 trip around the block.
Okay.
And then Sunday morning, we are doing the, what's it called? Pumpkin sitting out of the spooky box.
Hey.
So we'll be doing that Sunday morning as well.
Okay.
And then Sunday night, if you're getting here late, Sunday night, I'll have the replay on my channel at 5 p.m.
Awesome. So. Awesome. What about you, Alicia?
And
What have you got going on your channel?
I'm getting in the last of my birthday shenanigan shopping. And
Ooh.
so I will be doing like unboxing and showing everything that I bought. I spent a ridiculous amount of money. And and I'll be opening everything and recording everything and showing it to everybody. Yeah.
That'll be fantastic. That'll be
Yeah.
fantastic. All right, well, guys, on my channel, before we head out, tonight in about 4 hours, the Nocturnal Soul Quilt Along will be live, so you guys can see that. That is the final 2 blocks of the quilt. Next week, I will do assembly. I'm not doing it this week. It is not getting recorded this week, so you'll get to see the last 2 blocks. It is a Witchy Sue, a take on Sunbonnet Sue, as well as a Spooky Cat. So those are getting uploaded tonight. This upcoming Sunday at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, I'm going to be doing After Sunset Sunday, and I will be showing you all of the books that I have on my quilting bookshelf. So you guys can see what books I have and why I have them, because we'll talk about each and every book. And you can ask as many questions as you like, and as many books as I can link out, I will link out to you guys. So if you see something and you want to go get yourself a copy, I will try to have the links in the description box before Sunday night. And then on the 15th, so this upcoming Wednesday, oh, well, you know what? Hang on. Tuesday. Tuesday is Super Chat and the Show and Tell giveaway. If you have entered Super Chat and you already have a Super Chat raffle ticket, you do not have to be present to win. I will come find you somewhere, somehow. But if you want to be present and win something else that I might be giving away, you want to be here to come hang out for that, as well as the Show and Tell giveaway quilt. You'll get to see it again if you didn't see it yesterday. Again, if you haven't already entered, there's no way to enter for Show and Tell at this point for this quilt, but you can start getting your entries in for the next quilt I'm giving away in April. That's going to be April 14th. So you can go ahead and start entering for that. And then Wednesday is the first clue for the Reflections mystery, guys. So if you have been following the mystery quilt, the August and the September videos and premieres and the informationals that have been going out, the next one is an actual cutting and sewing clue. So your first clue is this upcoming Wednesday. So don't forget to come check it out, please. Please. Okay, please. Thank you. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. We will catch you guys later on our channels or catch you in 2 weeks here. And we'll hold a place for you, Alicia. Don't worry. All right. You're very, very welcome. All right. Well, guys, we'll see you guys later. Bye.